transforming jealousy into enthusiasm. One might wonder, why is this so incredibly important? Well, take a deep breath with me now. Inhale a strong, grounded sense of stability. Exhale, let go. Let us remember the foundation for this work. They have studied the body, we've refined the senses, sharpened attention, aligned thought, word, and action, given courage to the face of karma, and we become more rooted in gratitude and the understanding of appreciation for our value. This foundation is what allows us to stabilize our vibration, and through stability, we can begin to raise our frequency. But my friends, there is no bypassing some of these shadows. What is jealousy? Jealousy is a contraction. It is the energetic distortion of comparison. It arises when the ego believes, I am separate, I am not enough, or there is not enough. I am the doer, and I alone achieve and create. I am in control. When jealousy appears, instead of resisting, recognize it as a signal. It is pointing us toward an unlived potential that resides within us. It can very well be very important spaces that we simply became somewhat scared and unwilling to see. Feeling the difference of enthusiasm. It arises from the etymology of enthusios, meaning the God within. It is the Shakti rising, a current of empowerment and inspiration. Where jealousy contracts, enthusiasm is expanding. Where jealousy isolates in more of a negative repulsion and the negative polarity, enthusiasm unites and exists within the positive polarity of attraction. Where jealousy drains, enthusiasm replenishes. This brings us to why relationships and how relationships are a mirror. Our relationship is where this teaching is most alive. When someone else shines, jealousy can surface. But they are not the cause. They are our mirror. Relationships reflect our wounds. They refine our ego and restore us when we choose enthusiasm instead of envy. Let us take a moment and cultivate awareness. Awareness of the mirror and beginning to be able to see all experiences as the mirror. If you feel comfortable in doing so, please close your eyes. Breathe and bring to mind a person whose gifts or successes have stirred jealousy within you. Avoid creating any story, simply notice where you feel it in your body. Notice if it shows up as a contraction in the belly, the chest, the throat. Breathe into that space, shifting the inner dialogue. This is not proof of my lack. This is a mirror of my longing. What they carry is also within me, waiting to be awakened. Stay with this awareness for a few breaths. Breathing in, breathing out, rooted and grounded as we move into the experience of vulnerability as the doorway to alchemy. Jealousy hardens us. Enthusiasm requires a great deal of vulnerability. To just say, I am afraid, I am not enough, is to open the door to intimacy, healing, and empowerment. This is alchemy. Our Kriya Yoga strategy allows us to begin to work through jealousy through the 3 stages or the 3 jewels of Kriya Yoga. With tapas and the discipline of tapas, we hold steady in the fire. We avoid collapse into gossip or withdrawal. We avoid seeking out allies to prove our points for jealousy. Instead, we allow the heat to refine. Svidhyaya is the gentle inquiry. What gift or desire in me is this pointing toward? What gift or desire in me is this pointing toward? Ishvara pranidhana, surrender. This light is not theirs alone. This light exists and runs in and through me. It arises in and through us all. Now the alchemy of pratipaksha bhavana. When the thought arises, they have something I never will. I shift to their gifts, their expression of the divine. Their success shows me what is possible. I bless them and I step into my own. This is the alchemy of consciousness, the sacred geometry. As we move into sacred neutrality, cultivating harmony of neti-neti, we apply this knowing that every thought is a vibration. Jealousy is a distortion or a destabilization. Enthusiasm is harmony and coherency. We don't get rid of jealousy, we stabilize it, we harmonize it. And through sacred neutrality, we hold the axis still. Through neti, not this, not that. We find the third way and we remember, I am not the jealousy. I am the witness. The witness restores any potential decoherence or incoherency to coherency. Feel the rhythm of your breath, and as you inhale, feel or sense vibrations stabilizing. And as you exhale, feel and sense frequency rising. Repeat silently, I stabilize vibration. My frequency rises. I move through the space of earth, water, fire, air, and space, and I allow this to carry me into harmony. I allow my nervous system to be the bridge between subtle vibration and embodied rasa. If it is unstable, jealousy becomes toxicity. It moves into a decoherency. However, purified and stable, jealousy is metabolized and digested. It moves into the power coherency of rasa. This is why sadhana, breath, and gratitude are essential. They purify and steady the nervous system so it can transform contraction into expansion. Journaling once again. How does jealousy feel in my body? Where do I hold it? Where has it become stuck in my material body? What practices help stabilize my nervous system when strong emotions arise? How might I support myself in digesting emotion into rasa instead of allowing it to harden into contraction? My beautiful brothers and sisters, I am with you on this journey, and together let us remember, jealousy is not our enemy. It can be the spark that shows us where the God within longs to rise, longs to shine. Pause when jealousy comes forward, knowing what it is. Breathe. Allow vulnerability. Inquire, surrender. Stabilize vibration. Harmonize. Transform. Allow jealousy to become enthusiasm. Allow contraction to become expansion. Let envy transform into inspiration. This, my friends, is sage mind alchemy. The kula is a dynamic expression of the co-creative wisdom of nature through the relationships of humankind. It is the love of each other, and so it is. deepest heartfelt love to each one of you as we walk this journey together. Namaste.